What is going on, everybody? It is Fitz and the R6 back here with another video. Today we're going to be installing some new things on the bike. Without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Item number one, a beautiful twill carbon windscreen. This is also going to have a mirror delete, which leads me into our next item. Item number two, we have a CRG bar end blind spot mirror. You push the grips over and the controls over so that this clamps onto the end of your bar. Hey, how y'all? Last but not least, we have some driven black aluminum grips. These are fire. I saw these on my buddy's CBR and they looked amazing. They had them in all black. I decided, what the hell, why not? So there will be 3 parts to this install vlog, one for each part that is going on the bike. If you are looking for a dedicated tutorial for each of those parts, please skip to the part of the video labeled as such. Let's get right into it. Let's start with the carbon windscreen. This should be the easiest. That boy about scared as hell. Here's a little before of the windscreen and the mirrors. Very big, very bulky, and clear. To take off our old windscreen, we're going to be removing 4 Phillips head screws, which will also double as our mirror removal. These are plastic screws, so you're going to want to be careful. You have to take off the mirrors, which is just 2 10mm bolts. Now that those are loose, our windscreen is going to pop right off. I went ahead and removed these little gaskets as I'm not running regular mirrors. Now to replace our windscreen, we're going to put it back over the 4 screw holes and replace the 4 screws. I needed to add the block-off plates because that adds some of the stability, so I went ahead and added those. The bike already looks 10 times more aggressive with our new facelift, but a little out of place without mirrors completely. Next up is gonna be our new grips before we move on to the bar end mirror. Here is a closer look at our D3 grips. I like these because of this feature where your thumb would go. That and they're just some good looking grips. I'm not a huge fan of the red other than this bike being a Raven edition, so this will help along with our black handles I added about a week ago. The grip with the smaller diameter is going to be the clutch side, the passenger side. The grip with the bigger diameter is going to go over our throttle side or the right side. As for removing the old grips, we're going to remove our bar end here with a 5mm Allen key. As for removing the old grip, we are just going to cut it off. They're kind of beat. And just like that, our old grip is off. In preparation for our bar and mirror install, we are going to move our controls all inward. We need about a 1/4 inch more of space on the bar, as you guys can see. We're gonna do that by cracking loose our clutch assembly and sliding it as close as possible inward, and then directly following with the lights. We're gonna put the grip over the bar. As some lubricant, we're gonna use some MAF cleaner. Brake cleaner works, basically anything that will dissolve. Hopefully it's not too harsh on the grip, but the idea is to have it slip on and then set on the bar. Listen up, installing grips are a pain in the ass. The MAF sensor didn't work, I tried that, then it got stuck on the grip like not even halfway up. I moved to PB Blaster, which is a lot more of a lubricant. It's gonna stay around longer. So I was worried, as easy as it slipped onto the handle, that it wasn't gonna dry. Down here, solid. Up here, definitely still spinning a little bit, but it's been all of 2 minutes and that'll dry up and dry out eventually. While we let this side sit, we're gonna move over and do the throttle side.
Here's an after look on the throttle side. I did leave a little bit of space because when I would pull the throttle and let go before, it was not loose. The end of the grip was rubbing on our bar end. I didn't notice if there was this much space or not before, but it doesn't seem to want to go anymore, so that's where we are going to leave it. Lastly, we are getting ready to install our CRG bar end mirror. I've cracked loose the 2 Allen key bolts here with a 4mm Allen key. I'm going to run it on the bottom side first, and if I can't see that well, I will move it to the top. Alright, so I can see the TV and the flag and the dresser behind me. This is where I'm going to leave it for right now. Alright, and here is the new look at our new windscreen. We got our new D3 grips on. Again, I'm going to triple check if these bar ends go in farther or if these grips are just shorter, but our throttle works. This looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm trying to make the bike look more aggressive without the bunny ear mirrors. Again, not as bad as the FC6, but pretty bad. Without them, it looks wonderful. Coming around to this side with our new grip and bar end mirror. Once again, I will try to see if this works out on the road. If not, I will be switching it to the top of the bars. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, because we have so much more on the way for this bike. Our next video will be carbon fiber tank fairing install, so keep an eye out for that. And then following that, we have a little bit of carbon for the rear end. I'm gonna leave it at that. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. If you guys have any questions about today's install, please feel free to let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.